Yeah, welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and give us your thumbs up. 2026 council elections. Wike can't guarantee APC victory. Abuja Indigenes tells Tinubu. As the battle for the soul of the Federal Capital Territory draws closer, original inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) have advised President Bola Tinubu to reassess the role of the All Progressive Congress if the party wants to record landslide victory in the 2026 area council elections. Their advice is coming following a light-hearted joke by President Tinubu cautioning the FCT minister in some week against swinging the political tides in Abuja in favor of the main opposition, the People's Democratic Party, through its infrastructure drive. Tinubu made the remarks on Sunday while hosting some FCT stakeholders who were at the presidential villa for Salah homage. Tinubu recounted, "I remember the day Nyesom Wike came to me and said, 'Please take us out of this problem of TSA so that I can do more work and achieve more.' Then I said, 'Okay, tell me what you are about to do.' And he presented it, and I threw it in my own political guide. Will that give me any opportunity for my party to win the election in FCT? I said, I know where you are coming from, your own party or my party. If these things go too much in your own favor, you will lose your job. Then he said, okay, we will settle that, Oga. Reacting to the banter, some residents under the edges of the FCT Stakeholders Assembly insist that the APC has just 30 to 50% chance of winning any election in the FCT under Wike. The president of the group, Dr. Aliyu Daniel Kwali, said the Wike-led administration has not done much to ameliorate the toxic political environment he inherited. Kwali, in a statement issued on behalf of the FCT Stakeholders Assembly, noted that keen observers of the performance of Minister Wike since assuming of office are quick to declare a 30 to 50% chance of the APC winning any election in the FCT under Wike for two reasons. First, the propensity of the FCT voting population to vote against the ruling party at the center has become a tradition for reasons that are already in the public domain. Second, Minister Wike, under the supervision of the president, has not done anything to ameliorate the toxic political environment that he inherited from previous FCT ministers. If anything, he has made it more acidic for the ruling party. There is no doubt that we all agree that Wike's performance in the provision of road infrastructure is superlative, but his relationship with the voting public demonstrates certain insensitivity. The group, which also accused the minister of securing at least 40 plumb federal government political appointments for his Rivers State constituency, said the minister has failed to secure any of his shadow FCT constituency for his shadow FCT constituency. They warned that if the trend is sustained, there is no doubt that the FCT will become a sub-colony of Rivers State in no distant future. According to the FCT Stakeholders Assembly, there is undoubtedly a calculated and sustained effort to annihilate the indigenous communities of the FCT, reminiscent of the apartheid era in South Africa. This effort is to make room for unhindered occupation by the colonizers, thus confirming the status of the FCT as an internal colony of Nigeria. They therefore suggest that to deliver the ruling party at any FCT election will require much more than ego-boosting projects. It will require human faith in governance. They posit that the voting pattern is, however, distinctively at variance with the context of political supremacy among the elite groups. Two factors are responsible. Number one, members of the elite class constitute an insignificant infinitesimal proportion of the FCT voting population. Most of them are compelled to actively participate in the electoral processes in their states of origin and order in order to gain national prominence, leaving the FCT indigenes who have no other state but the FCT and the masses of other ethnic nationalities who are residents in the FCT to determine the outcome of elections. Incidentally, both FCT indigenes and the resident masses are aggrieved by government actions or inactions, and the polls have increasingly become a welcome opportunity to vent their frustration. Well, that was Wike in the news today, and it has to do with what the president said. The banter issue at the Eid Fitri visitation of indigenes of FCT that came even to dine with the president, where he was talking in a jocular manner concerning what the performance of Wike, that it must not be inimical to his own party, the APC, to win the FCT. But the indigenes of the FPC have come out to, take the bull by the horn and then told the president that the factors that determines the voting pattern of the FCT people, they are obvious. Number one, it has been their usual practice now to vote against the government at the center, whether they have done well or they have not done well. Number two, of course, he said it's obvious, looking at the fact that Wike is representing the president, and apart from being a Mr. Infrastructure, doing superlative job in terms of infrastructural development within the FCT, Mr. Minister Wike has refused to show human face to the people. Irrespective of what the man might have done, they have decided to, judge the political influence of APC, especially the president, to be around 30 to 50% chance of winning election in FCT. And be it as it may, they are really, really already telling the president to do the right thing. If the president failed to do the needful, of course, the people, the voting pattern in FCC will surely speak. They are said of people who are eager to express their anger through the ballot, whatever may be the ruler or whoever is in charge of FCT. If they don't do things that are right, they are bound to suffer the consequence during election. It also seems like as if the residents of FCT uses the election to punish any official that has not performed excellently well. Of course, they also made mention of the fact that the president need to work more on the APC so that APC can, have respect as it were in the FCT. And then, as regards Wike, which is the real culprit in the matter, he was accused of not having human face, even with all the superlative projects he had done. And he was told that he only require human face in governance, and that is what is going to help. So a word is enough for the wise. The president is expected to take it and then do the needful for Nigerians. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.